So being that I have like a front desk and I have a dentist together for this conversation, I want to be able to express something that has always been an observation that I made. And I will talk for myself as an office manager or as a front desk, but also as an owner, being that I have one on this call. And that is that we get preoccupied with having to check and making sure that the patient's eligibility and that we are submitting and capturing everything well. And a lot of times we do this because we need to protect our jobs. We want to make sure that we're not hurting the business. And you hired us to be able to help you collect money. And a lot of times we get so buried into the administration and the checking the patient's benefits and calling the insurance, and that we lack the building rapport with the patients or doing all these other little components that help the business grow faster. So that's what I mean. And that takes for you to give them a sense of ownership and not, and let them feel that it is okay for them to make certain mistakes. Just make sure that the patient's account is eligible. But all these things like the data entry into the software, these are things that if you have the time, because you don't have a full schedule yet, you guys can tackle in later. But while the patient is in front of you, you should focus on their experience and making sure that they're happy, that they're accommodated, and that you're referencing and treating the parent and your patient, which is in this case the child. That's, for general dentists, is just making sure that you're present with the patient in front of you. If someone calls, be mindful and tell them, place the person on hold. But if you have a person in front of you, they have priority. And a lot of times, again, I'm just letting you know, Dr. Wong, because I was a front desk and I wanted to protect my job. And one of the things that really helped me help that office grow and expand was the fact that my mentor, former employer, used to give me that freedom of saying, hey, Maritza, just make sure the patient is eligible. If the patient is eligible, make sure that we're capturing their information, where they work, how can we get into their jobs to sort of like help promote, try to see if they have friends and family and recommendations. He gave me that freedom to catch up later, but just with the trade-off, you have to be present and you have to help me gain their trust to send us more business. So I'm asking you, Sonia, as the front desk, that you create that alignment with your employer, with your dentists, so that you're not buried into the paperwork. Because I know you're trying to protect your job and you're trying not to make mistakes, but then you're going to jeopardize a lot of connecting with the patients. And I don't ever want to see you guys do that. For you, Dr. Wong, be mindful of this. And if you're noticing that your front desk is transactional in the interactions because she is just oriented by capturing the information from the patients, reaching out to the insurances, calculating the co-insurances right to make sure that she's protecting you, and she's not maintaining a healthy balance between attracting and connecting on a personal note with the patients, monitor that and see if you can basically give her some, freedom to be more spontaneous and have a more friendly personality, to be more present with the patients and tackle the behind the scenes paperwork later. Does that make sense?
Yeah, definitely.
So yeah, I guess, I would basically, if you guys don't have anything else, then I will see you at 3:00 or something like that this afternoon, right?
Yep.
Dr. Wong?
Yep.
And then Sonia, if you need me, or if you need, I think you've been in communication with Shayla about some of the insurance things and whatnot, you know where to find us. And I want you guys to have a very productive and happy week this week at work.
One quick question.
Sure.
Dr. Arango said that you had some voicemail scripts that we can use for both. Would you be able to either email those to me?
Yeah, so he asked me for a recording that I did.
Yeah.
Do you have someone Spanish speaking in the office?
He is, and I'm refreshing my Spanish. So
Okay, so what I will do is, because I know that I sent him an audio before the office was open so that he can have that on his kind of like cell phone as he had these greetings. I'm going to see if I still have it, that I share it with him to reshare it. And if I don't find it, then what I'll do is, someone is waving hi to me by the window, sorry. If I don't find it, then I'll redo it. And then I will send it to you on like I said it, because I wanted him to upload it into his phone thing. So it
Okay.
was like a voice memo that I sent him. But what I will try to do is I will try to send you that, or if not, then I will put together like a script that is both in English and Spanish for you guys to record yourselves in the office, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Sounds good. Thank
All right.
you.
Dr. Wang, I will see you later. And Sonia, thank you for joining us today.
No
Have
problem.
a very good week.
And I'll set that meeting up with him.
Yes, tell him that we're due for his first monthly meeting. You calculate when it's your first month from seeing patients, and then make sure that he's on my schedule, okay?
Okay, I sure will.
Take care.
All right,
Bye-bye.
thanks. Talk to you
Thank
later.
See you later, Doc.
Right.
Bye.
Bye.